in Japan, where they send a salon delegation this, they not agree for me we enter the hotel because they say we get debt day. And then I mean the first time we had a good day. Now that I inherit. Where everybody don't go inside, me not be still able because I be needful. Ask me with all my delegation, pay for the hotel bill where they be done left day, I don't even know which year. Before me they allow for before then they allow me for enter day. Then kind national disgrace then they it don't make salon man don't lost in self-esteem. Today, Sierra Leone is viewed differently around the world.
Can you imagine a president enlightened, he saying go Japan, where he reach at the hotel, then they say, well, buddy, you government not pay we to, you know, come on. This is a joke. This is a joke. You and I, if you ready for Car London today, now when you Car London, now you can't find your hotel, that's it to go sleep. This guy for not booking hotel, but don't tell us, no, we don't accept you now because you still owe it. But you can lie, then can lie there. Say that when you reach that hotel, then they tell you, say, no, you last government they owe you. No, seriously, Juma, you know, I make with the question you ask me, say if we want to give Madam back another chance, if salon people then do up, then they sign a death warrant.
That's like cash box. One social media commentator will put more inside this particular talk on the Japan trip of the caretaker. The African Express not waste any time. They go back to the archive and then what they do? They pull all the list of the visitors them we don't go to Japan and the one them we don't come inside Sierra Leone from Japan. The African Express not up there. Then go before and talk say this trip where caretaker bio the talk say e go pay debt for the last government in Japan. In self care go about $270,000. Let me read this thing for you. Then say President Madabio still withdraw about $270,000 from the National Treasury for his 5-day trip to Japan in 2019. $91,601 per diem for himself and $36,587 for his wife, even though they were both traveling together. This is also despite the fact that the logistics and protocol for his visit had been arranged by the host government, that's not Japan. This now the list of the money them where they withdraw. And they show all the list and transaction of the money them where they withdraw. This again don't draw plenty people their attention. Femi Claudius Cole, the leader for the Unity Party, be get a different angle where it take concerning the caretaker in Japan trip. And waiting in as a leader of your party be the expect from the caretaker.
Okay, I want to talk in the common sense. Because let me tell you something. If me a president of Sierra Leone, I get opportunity. You know how far 98.1 they go? That is probably one of the most listened to morning shows in Sierra Leone. Me get that kind of audience there for talk to me people there. I know they can't talk, but that's why I go pay. Not that's why I go pay the money you. Not for that way where I go pay. Now you know the excuse where they can't give you now. Now waiting I go cool where I go Japan, now they tell you. Who's benefit and me come back na salon where I come out Japan, now they tell you. Not for the debts where you go pay. Not for the debts. Honestly, to me, it make you feel like I say, the panel really they look at the big picture. You know, they look at the big picture. They're asking you hard questions. They're asking you questions where the public would like to ask you. And you have an opportunity for talk to me. You they tell me about that's where you go pay. I mean, how simplistic is that? What did you get from Japan? Now you know the question. What in Japan they can do for we? And who say we they left for work and the one world, they spend money, they bigger. When?
He said we not for disconnect. Because it clean the image of the country where it can go so.
Okay, well, it do so now. It don't clean where it do now. It do so now. Thank you very much. Now that money the way would they take the waka all about. Let us invest it in the children. Let us invest it in our hospitals.
Yeah,
let us not be
investment they go for.
But where?
Huh? You know
where? Well, if you are traveling to all these places and you have something tangible to show the Sierra Leonean people, publicize it. Let us appreciate you. if we don't know more the bluff with grants, we don't know more the bluff with bigger, we don't know more the bluff with aid, how much longer? Then at that stage, I've been to money, they talk about the Athens of West Africa. Do you know how we got to that image of the Athens of Africa? It was put in the right man in the right job, regardless of where he's from. Putting the person who is qualified to deliver there, whether you like him or you hate him, not your friend, but the man who delivers or the woman who delivers.
What do you think about all of this? Drop your comments down in the comment section. Feel free for share this.
In Japan, where they send a salon delegation this, they not agree for me we enter the hotel because they say we get debt day. And then I mean the first time we had a good day. Now that I inherit. Where everybody don't go inside, me not be still able because I be needful. Ask me with all my delegation, pay for the hotel bill where they be done left day, I don't even know which year. Before me they allow for before they allow me for anything. Then kind of waste the day. It don't make salon man don't lost his self-esteem. Today, Sierra Leone is viewed differently around the world.
Can you imagine a president enlightened, he saying go Japan, when he reach the hotel, then they say, oh, buddy.
We are don't come back today for can't talk about things where they happen. Now we own sweet hearts alone. Now we own. Whoa, let for do them bad things them. We they feel most alone. Now we own. Whoa, we are. And if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, oh, we just want to make we had go before. If we hurt you, we sorry.
We no mean bad, oh.
We no want to make we had go before. Fumble, una kushe again inside this one big university in Cabo. Una be happy for the voice show. We don't come back today with another edition inside we yard. Well, we always tell una say we there for talk about the good, the bad, and the war. And as some man informer uncle take over the responsibility in the country, na the ultimate mix up and box up. Plenty things them they happen. Well, as holiday they go on right now. Some man say Christmas inside salon they don't postpone them. Well, we don't know how true it is.
Christmas, in fact, you don't pass it.
Family members them una know say yeah now own university where lecturers always they come na the university for Kangi lectures. Couple of days, una request for one lecturer. Well, today the lecturer dey na the university. Una tell we say una want make himself can rub mouth by waiting the reports. Well, maybe they can rub mouth inside the report or they can rub mouth for other things there. But the most important thing, the lecturer did inside the university. But guess what? Before the lecturer, they begin pass on the lectures. If you don't open your room, your parlor, who say you sit down and watch this program, just hit the like button for me. And don't forget, for still continue to share this program and invite more new family members them for make we reach the 1 million. Now that one is not our target.
Something really happened this week unto your soul.
Brother.
Something really happened this week unto your soul.
Sister.
Things just pretty good.
From back to us, nobody no care again. No. The poor people, they suffer. The poor people, they struggle. Where you want talk, you know for talk. Where you talk. Now, Papa, they go.
Alright, so today we can talk about audit reports. We've been on the rob mod from different angles. And today, after based on popular request, after Pratt actually do it inside the program. So they can help me for the rob mod inside this particular thing, sober one. But before we come to Arthur for a begin tell me about waiting. He don't see or he don't find out or he don't research or he don't watch inside the audit report. Hello, good evening and welcome to the program we are.
Good evening, gentlemen. And me family we don't join. We had now. They look from home. Some man they look from work. Some man in motoka. Una all good evening and kabo.
All right, and him na Arthur Pratt, na filmmaker, and the same way so na director, na writer, and everything. You know, na social commentator, na analyst, whatever we want to call it, na fearless. Just not fearless.
What? Na so italic. Na guy na so ide.
Yeah.
Na guy can play tricks.
All right, so before we begin the discussion, first of all, I love the 2020 audit report, the one where na the last report where Lara Telopias and Momo, when they pull nado before ever then get combo. Well, interestingly, one of the biggest topic inside the 2020 audit report now the office of the president, the office of the first lady, where they show how damning the own office they, how mismanaged, how they la pinta with money them. Well, this case be reached to the Anti-Corruption Commission where Francis Ben Kefala. But let me just go back in the form of a refresher course. You know where you in a school, you lecturer there with you. You get for sure and say you the study. So anything we don't give we ask you questions for maybe for
You get for answer.
So let me go back and listen to it all. Let me listen to Francis Ben Kelfala, where being to tell me about the office of the president and how he give you shocky in case you forget. The office of the president gets law where they protect them. So if you they expect say they for go and arrest them or investigate them, then you not the biggest fool where you go. If it's not me,
not dream.
Let me go quick one and listen to Ben Kelfala. We come back just now.
The office of the president, many issues related to overseas influence not properly retired, overseas travel expenses to various countries, register issues, funds utilized for activities that were not properly provided. Now, a lot of issues in the audit report concern the office of the president, especially when it comes to travel expenses and things like that. There are people in the office of the president who are responsible for this. Administrative staff, chief of protocol, the secretary to president, there are other people who have all these responsibilities. We have to make sure that whosoever that is responsible for providing those explanations provide explanations to us as to why we are not provided to the auditors or will have access to information and documents that they have. Because frankly, some of the issues we see them as straightforward. A receipt that was issued for hotel and other things. These are things that should not have any back and forth at all. It's a question of just trying to make sure that things are done properly. However, let me make it clear at this stage, because I have seen a lot of people make reference to the fact, they think that the Anti-Corruption Commission, the target should now be the president of Sierra Leone. If the ACC does not arrest the president of Sierra Leone, it means the ACC is not doing the job. You are making a serious error of judgment. Because the Constitution itself provides that no action, civil or criminal, can be taken against the president of Sierra Leone while he is president. So if you think, sitting at home or you journalists think that the ACC is going to arrest the president, it is not my mistake. I know the law. It is your own mistake. But also, what we can do is to work with the presidency, and I want to speak again. The president has been very supportive of the fight against corruption, both in action and in words. Therefore, when issues have been flagged surrounding the presidency, I am sure we will provide the necessary support for us to be able to look into it and come up with an independent assessment of those issues. But if anybody's expectation is that the president should now be elected because all these are flagged issues in the presidency, I am sorry. The Constitution says I am not the violator of the Constitution. But I also know that these issues will not concern the president more, even though the president is middle of it. It's more about those president who make payments, who issue receipts, who do things. You don't expect the president to be the one who's standing at to make payment for receipts, or to be the one who is paying for his own hotel, or to be transferring vouchers, or certainly to be the one who provides documents to auditors. It is other actors in the presidency who have this responsibility, and those people are not immune by the constitution. Therefore, we will check with them to understand what happened.
Well, family members, them that na Francis Ben Kelfala Marabio in Big Boy Pikin wey been put na anti-corruption commission for waiting for combine dirty work the way they do and in plenty tiff and yuki dabaru them way they do. You hear waiting he tell you na this video that exactly na in they go on up to now. Nobody know for question Marabio or ask am for anything na corruption as fast Ben Kelfala concern.
All right, so I'll come over to you, Arthur. Arthur, we hear waiting Ben don't say. He say, and the office of the president, the seats issued, and they're not motivated for to go back and forth for this. Are the 2020 report we talk about. So, I know some most people don't like follow talk about this one because he hits the nail right now. The aid, that the mulade. You know, they're not motivated for to go back and forth. But notwithstanding, anti-corruption they work with the president because in no say the president not indirectly gets people away they handle money business, so they work with them for make sure say them put things in place and bring the one the way responsible to book. But two audit report don't come out now. Number 3, we not see anything where don't come from this report. The last time we talked to the communication man for the ACC, he tell me say nobody know where they don't arrest, and that now be approximately 1 year ago when we talked to him. And indeed, nobody, because waiting we can see that anytime way anti-corruption, especially issue them case the way on day of national interest, and can come back with a press release, but nobody they're not going to book, nobody they not ask question, no nothing, and the case just left so unresolved. What do you make up of this?
Well, sadly, this now a pattern we don't they happen as Sierra Leone for a very long time. A pattern in which, sadly, we notice corruption they fight back. How corruption they fight back? Corruption they fight back in many ways. When just say in all come out now though. And this pattern of securing the presidency don't be one of the pattern we don't move from top to bottom in making sure that anything we get to do with corruption, yuki business within the presidency. When I talk about the presidency, I don't only talk about the office of the president. I talk about the office of the president, the vice president, and now
the first lady.
We don't include the office of first lady. We don't be ever the inside it. They don't put all the thing in the inside it. You know, it's a sad thing for Ben Kelfala for making a statement at that time for defend the presidency in that way. Because like what time they use for say that this program and they continue for say now the fact that if the president not in the deal with money, we all know, we all agree say it's not in the deal with money rightly, but then you cannot cover corruption in your office where you get people them where they deal with money in your office, when they deal with money properly, you fail for make them investigate them, you fail for make them take action against them. The fact of the matter is, when they try for cover the office of the presidency as if the president is a righteous man, or the presidency na a righteous people them deal within that system, and they are not righteous. These are all human beings. I want to draw attention back to places like Brazil, Argentina. You know, them places. Then when you look at the presidential elections, Argentina just gets. Their country then just gets presidential elections down at the south of America. You'll find out that the issue of corruption within the office of the president now their country and they become key. And for sake of that, presidents and they will don't go jail. For sake of that, presidents and they will come out. You understand me? But with all of these things where they happen, one of the things when me tell God thank you for, I tell God thank you for the fact that the Supreme Court give make a decision we say them for investigate President Kuruma. How that's linked to this? It's very important. So we listen. The reason we make I come up with that in this discussion are the fact that if President Kuruma can be investigated, is no longer covered by the Constitution. It means to say waiting they go on within the office of President Julius Madabio, Vice President Julde, then at a particular point in time, then get for answer for that. As long as they left power, then get for answer for that. Because that is the reason why I always say we get to be careful with politics, we get to be careful with what they politicize, we get to be very, very careful with what they do to we opponents them. Because sometimes when they dig grave for ourselves, we're not aware say when they dig grave for ourselves. You know. Most recently, when this new audit report come out, I saw Ben Kelfala made a statement on Twitter. They talk about investigating corruption and all of that. I be actually want for reply, but I decided not to. I decided not to because for me, I think to say it don't make sense for make with the argue with people that we don't make up their mind for be corrupt. You cannot tell me that for the past 5 years, this is 6 years you've been in power, and with all of these corrupt practices the way they happen, we not take no action against people them way actually commit these crimes, people that were actually responsible. But these are people that were in a political party. These are people that were in a political cycle. These are people that were in a very protected cycle. You not take action against them. And they continue to be in there. They continue to be making the same things. They continue for the eat with money continuously. They destroy the country. They put people up on starvation. They destroy projects them and everything. So for me, it's a pity. Person like Ben Kelifala way. Now, a young guy, I get serious respect for him. You know, I get serious respect for him. I'm glad the way they make him anti-corruption commissioner, because I was thinking that, oh, we get young guy in that place now. You know, he go come up and do things right and everything, and all of a sudden he just bend all the principles. I remember the time we and Kuruma be in power, all the boku talk and talk, all the principles we grab, they defend this and that, and today all things just go down to zero. It become completely useless. It's a charade. You know, not just fake business. The same thing we see on power that young people who don't take power. Most disgracefully, this very time we see them inside the Minister of Information. I always they talk about how they talk about young people who don't disgrace themselves because of things that we do. As far as me concerned, this you not just a disgrace on yourself, and they allowed a system of political party for Putuna in position of risk, in which una dey destroy una country, and in time to come now una get for answer for una. Now una get for answer. Ben Kefala they lost credibility continuously. The Anti-Corruption Commission they lost credibility continuously. Let's just give one example. Look at what happened to the last NRA boss. This guy was just fired. Why wanna fire the man? The man and I come out with all of the things that way. This NRA case most recently with what's the banking himself, EcoBank. You understand? This person now come out with all of this information. Now he make all of this report. Now he pull out say this kind of thief they happen. But when I go back, una sack him. When I go back and just and sack him. You understand me? That is corruption fighting back. Waiting that proof. Me not to SLPP person. That's man a SLPP person. But let's tell you one important thing waiting that proof. He prove now proof for sure say you can be within the government, within the system, but you can be against the system. And if you are against the system, if you are for the people, you're against the system will fight back. So irrespective of the fact that you are in the system and you are with them, they will fight you back because you are not for them. You want for pull the waste and do. That's the only reason that make you go sack a man who single-handedly take office, and within the investigation at the office, come with proof say billions of leons they lost when a deal where they go between a bank and this particular institution, NRA in this case. You understand me? Una take them, can't go anti-corruption, just that at the end of the day, they tell us say, well, he might not do nothing, but that day, quickly una don't sack the man. Why? Una not give the investigation like a 1 month, 2 months. But quickly una take him, una remove him, una sack him. So this is all corruption fighting back. This is corruption fighting back. People are making sure, you understand me, to see that you're not for able for speak, or you're not for able for do waiting right. The moment you grab for do anything we right against a particular set of people, whether within a particular cabal, they'll strike at you.
So this one very much serious, you know, when they watch the issues them as then they come. The audit report of 2020, the audit report of 2021, and now we don't get 2022. 2021, basically they come out and tell me, say, the office of the president, for example, not meet the threshold for the phenom inside the audit report of 2021.
What's you, that's not be the statement that one of the always understands. What I mean by no miss the threshold.
That is to say, meet the threshold. That is to say, the amount of money or the amount of things that were missing or were happen inside the office of the president in order up to the task for the able for future inside the report.
Every office within the government of Sierra Leone, you understand me? As long as that office is within the government of Sierra Leone, it receive money from the consolidated fund. That office, by law, must be audited. Sorry, that office by law must be audited. It no matter whether the office of the president or the office of the chief justice or defense or whatever you go call them, it no matter. That office must be audited. Why is it very important for be audited? Because they receive government money, they receive money, and this money na taxpayers' money. This money na the money them mama the way they sell na markets they pay. People that we don't they work in a government almost years when they cut from the salary. Them money they na money that we pay shops and they pay as tax. You they pay na wataki, you they pay ya, you they pay yanda. All the money they are money that way they come out overseas come inside the government. Now all the money they are so na in governments they eat, na in governments they take for running system. So that money for be audited. And no sign only at the law. As me, I still they challenge them. For me, they come up with the law we go tell you say money when they go into the office of the presidency not reach the threshold. When you consider the amount, I don't even know now waiting at the amount whether they give the office of the president for impress, whether not by week or by month or not. But when you look at the amount of money when they go inside the office of the president for impress, it's up to billions of leones in a year. Billions and billions of leones. Then money when I can just take no more every day or per week or by day or by month and send it at the office of the president. Then after the president just use them as how he wants for use them at your own discretion. You understand me? Then money then they all are taxpayers' money. The question we'll get for ask yourself now that is it important that all the money that they go inside president in office when we dey in a country who say for let people them feed themselves or fend for themselves if money not dey for pay salaries or money not dey for run projects, money not dey for ensure say key sectors of the economy run like electricity and water, money not dey. These are questions we need to ask ourselves. Do we need to have those impress? Yes, sir.
You know, in 2021, like you actually say, 2021, the audit service come out publicly and tell we say meet the threshold where we all know saying a lie they be the lie, and then suddenly we see inside 2022 this kind skyrocket thing can bump inside with all of what you talk. So you know we all know say the audit service based on the kind of appointment where daily life are the possibility they acted. Now of course then they try to cover certain things them where they don't want we and the public for no.
Yes, that are the facts because, for example, if you look at what happened last year, you go try to go to a conclusion that they did what they did because they don't be want some of them things they have come up in the elections. Last year, will be an election year.
Oh yeah.
Understand me? Mm-hmm. And finance that one key thing where they play in the minds of people. Mind you, in as much as Sierra Leoneans and they vote based on ethnic and tribal grounds, I'll tell you say 70% of Sierra Leoneans that's how they vote based on ethnic and tribal grounds. There is this small set of people where not they vote based on that line, where they look at key issues, where they try to understand issues and situations and see who that get the best, who that competent, who that get the best ability for rule, for take way out of this economic hardship and bring we to a place in which at least one go blow relief. You understand me? Mm-hmm. So they know that, they know all of them things in it. So when you look at how all of these things was organized, you don't understand say. Then do them purposely because to them they don't prove say Lara Taylor Pierce and Mr. Momo. Mm-hmm. You understand me? But these are not people that they can coerce. These are real professionals where they're not tied to any ethnic allegiance. They're not tied to any political party allegiance. Then what could they do? These are auditors. They work on they do a professional auditing. They stood by it. And so because they're not able to twist the arm, you understand me, they get for find way for kick them out. And when they find way for kick them out, so in first year, when they offer the job to everybody, that person they just get for play some kind game with them. And that was what we saw. And even if you look at this particular report, you also see a watered down report, in as much as the report proves irregularities, financial irregularities still they happen within the office of the president, the office of the vice president, the office of the first lady. But you see, say it's a watered down kind of report. You understand me? Where they go on inside they just water and down.
So this basically now one way don't expose the kind of way how the audit service there, because the audit service they work not for cover up for the one way they go audit, rather than for expose certain things there, so that they go for correcting things there also in the future.
Well, yes. So in audit service, when you look at auditing, yeah, waiting at the audits, they're not the only audit the money where you spend.
No.
First, and the audit the money where you spend, whether you spend that right, you understand me? You spend in excess or you spend below, waiting left, you understand me? Waiting on left, and on one side in the audit. The other thing in the audits now, whether you spend in line with the laws and policies where they for spend with. Follow the law, you follow all the policy where then they audit that for check. Then the other thing in the audits, then they also try for check whether the business where you do is of economic value. So, for example, they will say, okay, for go buy machine. If you look at, I don't if you remember the page again. I noticed say that we get a new intelligence, a CIS, Central Intelligence Service. We then I think to say that now they open now and they get CIS, and CIS the audit the money for we get for deal with buying cartridges for printers and all of that. So they get for look at whether the amount when you buy them is economical for let you buy them. That is now that kind of amount for buy them thing then they or not to that kind of amount. Then they for a lower price or they're not there for a lower price. So all of them thing and they line in the audit. So when you look at the audit report of any country, when you get any government where it gets sense, the audit reports they able for show you as a government who's weakened and who's strong. It able for show you as a government waiting for do for ensure say una able for control money expenditure, money spending. Una able for block outside what they call loopholes. Inside the outside money just a pass 50 pattern. Una able for block them. It will show you. That is what audit is for. Audit is not just for like a take person all who are responsible for excess spending. But how we do the excess spending? How can we block that area so that when the next person can they, you know, go use that same loophole for do excess expenditure for thief money? You understand me? Or they not go cook them per money on all of them things there. That's what audit is about. So you need for any government we go progress. Now government will forget the hearts and the guts, the president and the people who they lead the government forget the hearts and the guts for see wrong, recognize wrong, accept wrong, and correct wrong. Many Sierra Leoneans with government, with system, not they run that way. They don't like you to correct them. They don't want to see wrong. They know they accept wrong. They know they accept say they are wrong. Therefore, they know they correct the wrong. Because all the people there with the thief so they're all the thief for spend back by election. Like this, I'm going to say this here. Something will happen 2021. Ministry of Works. I was talking to somebody in Ministry of Works 2021 for just meet up this 2022 for just meet up 2023. Yeah, this 2023 already done so. So I talked to the person. Is it 2022? On early this year. Early this year. I talked to the person, and the person they tell me say, in the Ministry of Works, the permanent secretary, when a person when me don't retire, this not a woman. When a person when me don't retire, then bring them back for can work in the Ministry of Works. This person get the bold mind and go away with all the money, over 4 billion leones, when a money when them for use for pay workers them how they can call them when I cannot done work waiting left the shape among the workers them. You understand me? Where governments could do that, other organizations then can do that, you know, for pay bonuses.
Yeah, bonus at the end of the
year. For pay bonuses at the end of the year. This one person take this money and go on away and go with the money. And the information what I've been getting that the minister confront him. when the minister confronts him, the remarks we make to the minister are that he get for go stand for election, who say he come out. And he need the money for support the political party. So at the end of the day, that talk not ever come out now though. That person, Ben Kefana, even though I don't talk now, if you go investigate, you go know that person. If they're not going to investigate him, they're not going to put in West now, they're not going to talk nothing. Because it's all filtered down back to the very political party. Politicians using this money to bring themselves back to power and everything. Yeah? Even if we look at all of the figures, let's just go back to everything where they happen. I go through today from this morning week, I go through the documents, the audit document. You see say, throughout the audit document, the same things they happen over and over again. Now every ministry, every department, and every agency. The same thing, waiting at the same thing that will happen. People they be paid without the right document. Now one thing will happen. Payments they be made without receipt. Receipts not there. Filing system, very, very poor. Because the reason we can say about filing system poor, now the fact that how come audit service go to owner for audit and ask for documents, and at the time when audit service they ask you for documents, you say no the. Who side the documents go?
Okay, so since you talk about that one day, and especially outside we get, but before we talk about this document withdrawal without documentation. By the way, I want to say something very important, which maybe will not be known to take into consideration. 2021 audit reports skip plenty things there. And amongst the things that we see them skip, where now the biggest fish inside the hook or inside the net, now the office of the president, office of the presidency generally, first lady, vice president, and all, is skip them. Now, it just to draw your attention, say it might be say that because of the election, the normally people you see again how damning, how the office of the president they misuse, we couple them, where them for be used against them for the election. You see that side?
You know, that one is very, very clear. It just sounds like waiting the border man the talk. And when you reach that particular side, we see so many sectors them where they cover the bad work them way, their offices their way out or outline. Because no way, no day where a report they come out, you not see them off. Now main office them this way. No way, no day where a report they come out, they skip them. And then bring other offices them you report. So waiting happen, waiting special, waiting that they hide, waiting they don't want for make the people there. No, but their offices there wait for bear their own case them and come up with another case. Just like waiting the board has seen like it's because of the election. Now big question. So when this get for continue in the country? So meaning if they don't do this because of the election, it means this get for continue. If they don't hide the Yuki and Dabaru, Ayampi, Lifeway, the office of the president, the first lady, and other offices them, and when our top offices them, no way, no day, where malpractice is not to go on at the office a day. But no, because Marabio make sure for appoint people them where they can cover them. So now they work exactly the people that they do. So for me, an office say it get for be doubt so we, but to other people don't understand, it get for be doubt. Now I make they count some of the lectures there for make them get understanding of what they go on.
Okay, so now we come to us again, but quickly before that, let's take one inside the audit report of 2020, 2022. Now we inside the recent one, the most recent one, go down to page 7 and page 8 inside the audit report. As when they see, I'm outside and say. Page 7 again, two sides and say expenditure not supported by relevant documentary evidence. That is to say, they spend couple, but they're not able for show. Then documents are for show say that they reason this. So even when they audit, the auditor they come for check whether they use them money for the right purpose. They're not able for no say they don't use them for the right purpose or not. But catchy things and they within this area. First of all, we find out say out of all this couple. The total money when they spend, without supporting documents, now like 29,300,000 300, this not the new Leos. Let's put on for 9 old Leos. Let's sound how it's supposed to sound. You know, because this not the main reason why they actually decide for change this whole thing and bring account for it to the new Leos. They were able for get we how they want we for be. But before that day, I want for play something for now. Since I don't talk about this money business, let's play something quickly for now on this same couple business. And Madam Yosef no say, then change or then come with this new couple because of the way how it is sound. So first of all, let me go to the office of the president quickly and listen to this video quickly. Yeah, on
it is
the
only
launch
fair
new
that citizens receive the correct exchange and transaction values for the old notes as we use them alongside the new leones. Clearly, all politicians and self-righteous pundits will soon flood social media, radio and TV programs with all manner of negative noise about the new notes and the intention behind it. That is for sure. They will conjure conspiracy theories, doom and gloom stories, and some downright amusing explanations that make no sense. Some will dive into their widest imaginations and drag in explanations that will make the dead wake up in shock. There will be simplification of accounting records and significant reduction in cash volumes needed for transactions. The inconveniences and insufficiencies
okay, one just keyword way I want for Leona. This particular couple so way they don't bring so when the new Leons go reduce the volume of the couple. That means that kind of fearful way how the couple can the sound now we yes and we month then they cut and down for lay then torment with the rackle we breathe. I don't understand. So you see the gaga.
You know the whole theme of this new money, we don't understand them before then come and tell people and the lies the way they want for tell people them. Just you measure something, Jishno. Then they knock the zeros them for puts down the bass. You know say it just sound like music. Music where they play with bass and music where they play with just stereo. Now two different things. You know that one with the bass, they make people again notice music they play under. But that one they just play with the stereo. No, now more there. Now imagine they do because when they tip them millions there, back then they say the government don't take 25 billion, blah 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 blah. Now they knock the zeros them. So now when they call 1,000, you will not understand. It go difficult for you to understand.
You just visible 5,000, but I can give me picking 5,000.
You know, Madabio, it not get sense really, but it's smart. You understand? It not get sense, but it really smart.
All right. So quick one. Let's take off track. You know, since Bible talk about the way how it is sound and bass. I want for keep when they can say heads up. I want for tell on this thing. Somebody they will. They torment me serious man with all kind of things, cause threats. I will kill me, let me mark it. What I not say that and I just talk to the talk.
So you go play the reply?
No, I don't play the reply, I explain the reply. So people think they call, but I don't be really the follow up.
They explain nothing. Yes, explain.
I'm not really the follow waiting at the thing. So I call this person back because I miss call everything.
Okay.
Now the reason this way make I call people. I call this person. Only for the person say he calls and then he
use F word.
No P word.
Okay, yeah.
In like big and a bad calls. P word, yeah. So he use that word there, then he drop the line.
So wait now after
instant I come out of guard.
Okay, you borrow from Adebayo.
No, who's Adebayo? Okay, Salomon, any language for course. We can just say no, we know the cause because of certain things there. Me family me I come out gear ya. The kind word they want talk. Me say people let me tell before me I not see them.
The kind word them or the kind cost the way level.
When I did the word normally we not say cost. The kind cost they want cost.
In a rude boy.
The kind cost what cost. I not be see people before me. Now let's I don't cost them. Now see the people and that's what you now saw ya. And they say no wait you understand.
It's a rude guy.
Very rude. The reason why they tell you now tomorrow if I hear them say they send me audio they mean say the cost. But I'm not denying you now. Me being a cost. Of course, maybe because the person, he don't take and make one kind habit. So he need for no say, they don't teach salon person how for course. If you just choose not for. But if you can't back, we all sabi the course, yeah? So I just want to forget now. Since by way talk about that.
I never know say me brother he specialize as Adebayo. I dey call Adebayo. You need to invite me. What I want.
No, too. They don't need tell. They don't need teach person how to course. But that day, when we don't get to self-described. Alright. So I will tell you now quickly about this money at page 7 and 8. Page 7 and 8 of this report. This now wetin e say. E say plenty couple day where they spend without supporting documents, and in the olios 29,308,761,550,000. This is the money they spend. But when they put it into the new Leos loan of Philippines, they say 29,308,761.50 cents. Now this they say. And guess what? Out of the one way they find out say they use saloon couple without supporting documents. Now who are the people they have to listen? Oh, they say the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation inside 2022, yeah, the bank withdrew without supporting documents 277,601,000. So the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, the headquarter, yeah, then decide for spend how much? 3,978,334 in all Leons now they call so now, yeah. Please, Leona get where because they put her in new Leons. Me they call it all Leons. Don't understand.
They are the base.
Yes, the base. Let them know say we self sabi call the base. So we go to the next one, Ministry of Defense. They say they do the same thing. What did they then spend? 295,398,000 Leons. We go to the next one, the Housing and Country Planning Ministry. Then say 805,032,000. Then you go to the next one, when agenda. So when you put all of the ministry together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, including the office of the president, 8. They spend 29,308,761. But guess what?
Tell me.
77% of this couple when they spend, yeah, go to the office of the president. How much are the money? Out of the 29 billion, the office of the president, do we couple, now we bank, without support, they don't explain anything. They spend 22 billion, 570,463,000 euros. Then they spend 77%. So you put all of them ministers together, the money where the government, where Madabio and his team take, without them explain to we anything. Now this 77% at all.
Yes. You know, when you call the money, I tell you, thank you when you just go and down for him. Because if you to say you go forget down that side. And you know, when you call the money, you know, like waiting. Like waiting my boy say, yeah, bass, yeah, big bass, bop. And that's very, very important. It will take and make a laugh now, but it's very, very frustrating. It's very frustrating because this is something we for come out from the office of the president. The office of the president singularly, yeah, withdraw without proper documentation. More money than even the ministry. Now tell me, that's one key question. Is the office of the president bigger in terms of number of employees than any ministry?
No, but them powerful past the ministry then.
That's the problem. Them powerful past the ministry. Who side the couple go?
Well, it's interesting question you ask so. If we go again in the audit report, let me just go quickly and see who I can catch up with the audit report, you know, under the office of the president, when at page, I think page 330, let's just rush go down the quickly.
Page 330.
Yes, let's rush go down quickly. Upon all them couple they are when they don't spend so, let's just skip and go down there. Then come back and say they get indemnity. Then they say one green person don't take responsibility of the couple. When now the secretary to the president don't take responsibility. So meaning when he don't take responsibility, he don't get any right for account to it for about how they use the money again.
So that's the thing. That are the flaws in the law. That are
the law not tell us so. The law not tell us so.
Now they come. I don't want even call them flaws in the law because the law not even talk go down that side. That's not the bully when they bully the country. That's not the way how then they use the power and the authority for break the law without any consequences at this time. The reason I can say at this time because I know and I'm certain that there will come a time when they will be answerable for all of these money where they go. The only problem I get is this. Many times you ask people for be answerable, the law can tend for taking calls, and then they can tend for settle them in ways where not they help the country back. What can they do with the money? How they spend the money? How could the office of the president be spending so much more than ministries where get probably 4 or 5 times the employees of the office of the president? Now that money that the president they use for travel. Remember before now, Africanist press pull a statement when they find out for say the office of the president alone don't use over almost 100 billion. The office of the president, I'm not able to remember the exact figure, but I saw it. Don't use over almost 100 billion of taxpayers' money. Where is the sincerity? Then I'm your own question. Where is the sincerity to Sierra Leoneans in all of this? Just today we say documents come out. We don't show. We say come January, cement they get 20% increase. Rest they get 5% increase. Iron rod they get 10% increase. And even in 2025, in that very document, it tells we say another 5% increase they be added to rice come 2025. When you get a bloated government, this is the problem. And I just want to make Sierra Leoneans and keep this thing. I know they reiterate these things always for the sake of reiterating them, and they say them because they are the problem. You cannot have a bloated government, a government where you get more workers than people. If you go to the graph where this particular document prepare, where they show you about income and expenditure, you go find out say we expenditure way exceeds we income always.
Pepe, you able to send me to the page quick? Okay. Go now.
All right. So you find out that we expenditure they way above we income always, and government they make no effort in my own view. They make no effort for ensuring.
And if they spend them in the right way, you will say better, alhamdulillah. But in the case of USA, they know they spend in the right way. The president alone, they spend inside 2022, they spend $1.2 million. $1.2 million per whatever thing when they not able for explain.
Traveling for make you get per diem.
Well,
and per diem na the new way for be corrupt in Sierra Leone. That na the new way for be corrupt in Sierra Leone. Okay, with the travel, una for give me per diem. With the travel, una for give me per diem. How can you hire a private jet for a country like Sierra Leone we don't get nothing? I always dey talk am. I will always be making Magufuli of Tanzania my example. Magufuli took power in Tanzania, he not buy a private jet for himself. When Magufuli they go UN, Magufuli he die in a one time he go United Nations. When Magufuli they go to UN, Magufuli they sit down na economic class. What is wrong with you?
But you know see how the one self way left, I self the work now? Woman.
I tell you, what is wrong with Queen Sierra Leone? And you get the tribal and partisan picking them where go sit down, go say, oh, 19 na power, if you enjoy, 19 na power, enjoy with waiting, enjoy with people in sweat, enjoy with sweat, enjoy with people with waiting for develop the country. We now take ourselves with all of this backwardness what we did. when we look at the loss where we government loss in 2022, it's over 400 billion. Over 400 billion. Now this government don't loss. Then you don't go now, they try for put on for take a debt of $1 billion for can build bridge. We're not economically viable just because you want to live a what they call an egoistic legacy. A legacy that is propelled by your ego. Because when I want to say, okay, we back in the SLPP, we build bridge. Now we build Lumbe Bridge. And the way how China, they collect them debt, that's how now. You know how China, they collecting debt now? If you not pay China their money within the specified period of time when they give for pay that money, they will not pay that money. They. China, in all of the agreements when they get with African leaders now, this is what they do. They will tell you that at the end of the day, then they send them police, they send them military in your country, then they open base in your country, they send them police in your country. And then they take over certain sectors in your country. When that sectors then they pull them profits for pay themselves. For example, then they take over fishing, so then they take over electricity, then they take over areas them. And when they take over the areas, then you as a government, you're not able to deal with that area they past you pay them the money down. How can we go back into colonialism? And that is what the Julius Maada Bio SLPP government they lead me into. Destroying our lives, not leaving the right foundation for repeating them, taking us back to colonialism. What thing you want for do with all of them thing and but when people are talking and the way they call, it make listen. In the last years where this man in power, you find out for say we debts and just they go up. I draw some things and kind of very, very interesting. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I draw some things and kind of when they look at non-compliance with clauses in contract, we don't look at non-compliance in withdrawal, non-compliance in clauses with contracts. You go find out for say then bring Gento in Nemka inside it. Then bring Gento in Nemka inside it.
DJ they can say he'll and come again.
Then bring Gento in Nemka inside it with regards to road making. I'm not sure road this because they not specify the road. But are they very, very sure saying that new road, yeah? Now in this contract agreement, the road work was valued at 42,782,727 United States dollars. You understand me? Mm-hmm. Then that's an amount totaling 39,676,314 was paid to the contractor, that then pay to Gento. But when you continue for go down, you will find out that in a particular area, then come back and say that money, they then take 2-time payment. You understand?
Another double dipping in this fake.
Yes, we have noted that there are certain discrepancies in the payment process based on the letter written by the Assistant Director of Fiscal Risk Management Division and a letter from the Chief Executive of Gento Group and its payment certificate that are IPC 1A valued at 5 million, just close to 5.5 million, $5,459,499 was issued in 2018 due to delayed payment of IPC 1 as prescribed in clause 60.10 of the contract agreement. We however observe that the Road Maintenance Fund Administration had already made payment for IPC 1 in 2016. In 2016, they made payment for that same thing, and now you double dip, you pay the man back 210. How could you make such a mistake? Some of these things are not mistakes. Some of these things are willful. Because when you look
money not to 1,000 million, money not to mistake.
Of course, when you look at I copied roads authority, I go through roads authority, I go through road safety, I go through port authority. I go through lots of them agencies and agencies. Then what do you find out? You find out for example, Port Authority was accused of giving contracts to people where they know say don't get record of not complying or not fulfilling contract. Roads Authority, then they get road them way, no they complete, and then they know they all nobody responsible. This is the one problem in all of them in there. You come with all of these audit reports, valuable time spent. Dedicated time spent, they report all of the issues. What in they cause the issues? The biggest problem, nobody know they be held responsible.
No,
Why they are made to call them to
especially
blame?
when you link to the power that may.
That's the thing. That's the reason why I point out Gento, because the audit report points them out. Because if Gento was paid in 2016 and then repaid in 2018, why haven't you held this man responsible? Why you not ask him for restore the money where you see? For people that want to give money for go build bridge upline, we not build bridge in them communities there. Bridge when for maintenance, they no maintenance. Why would I not ask them for restore the money, return the money? Talk less of just say arrest them. Don't forget about arrest them. Why would I not say return the money? Why will they continue with this culture of not holding people responsible, but allowing people to go away with precious finance needed for the country? If you read this report, if you read health, my brother, you go cry. Read health, you go cry. The report states, just imagine, oxygen and tank no day, things are not there where we need the hospital. If not to be God way defeat and other organizations them come together. You understand me? Forget how they call them light. Now some of their hospitals they do solar installations. Me personally covered some of their solar installations there. You understand me? The people out there before they call them SC for you. Me personally cover some of their solar installations there, so I know. I covered the ones in Cottage, the one Cambia Hospital, na Masanga Hospital, na Bonf Hospital. You understand me? I cover all of the one in the where they come with their installations. But when you go to some of these hospitals, they're pathetic. See Bo Hospital. What thing we for don't do with all of them money there? Instead of allowing people and they siphon their money there, you get a bloated government, then you still want to lock the hole. For the first time, we get a minister of Western region for the waiting, Western area for the waiting. Also, okay, minister. We get so many ministries. First of all, when I useless ministries, I don't tell anybody free. Ministries like Ministry of Northern Region, Ministry of Southern, they are all useless ministries. Ministries, then regional ministries, they are completely useless. There are a lot of useless ministries, a lot of useless MDAs. They're waiting in our country. They're all there for do waiting, just for eat money, just for taking our cronies, put them in power. They siphon all of the money, side the money, then go. Just look at this thing under Ernest Kuma. Ernest Kuma left power where we debt. The loss then we find out so the loss in 2017 was up to 37 billion. But from when you can have power now, 2018 it was 140.9 billion. 2019 it was 177.5 billion. 2020 it was 153.9 billion. 2021 187.3 billion. 2022 400 billion. This 400 billion. And Sierra Leoneans, they know they get the mindset for sit down and remember, say this is about us. We not even get the mindset for kick back and say, no, this is wrong. Action has to be taken. We not even get the mindset for say we need to fix this thing properly. Even what thing we go call we foreign exchange reserve cuts down. Cuts down. He did it. When the report they talk about development, nothing on the way you go see say na connotated development, that is na positive development. Always in exam, devaluation of money, increase in this and that, the dollar go up against the leones. Those are not development. Those are not development. Why? Because the loopholes are all still there. I remember the last report when we come up before Ernest Kuma be left power, there was this issue of or I think that be the report in 2018, there was this issue of money being given to police for buy taser. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
The electric taser.
Yes,
30 day. From when that thing they come up 30 day, it was not addressed. We not ever know whether the money was returned. You understand me? No action was ever taken. No action, no be ever be taken. Let Ben Kaifala can tell me. Let us scatter the 2021, take the audit report, 2021, 2022 audit report, or the 2020 audit report, take out to this day. Let Ben Kaifala can tell me almost people them, they actually are liable for money when they thief. Almost people them when they actually return for money when they thief. Before that, they politicize the whole thing, puts the people their life at risk, puts people their life in danger. And the quiz people are not for talk the truth. How many of them people them when they inside this SLPP power government where they actually all responsible for stealing the money? How much? How many of them? Almost of them will actually return the money. How can you fight corruption outside your own system? You're not fighting corruption in your system. You're fighting corruption outside your own system. There is nothing rejoicing about this audit report. And the sad thing like that, we know what even gets. That's one of the sad thing. And I'm saying this, if you get the, I always talk this, if you get the APC parliamentary leader, the minority in power, I want me to tell them, and you were there na APC, you na party, APC party picking, also tell them this. We political parties, they're not ashamed. As far as me concerned, APC don't be ashamed to we, na Sierra Leone. Why are they say this? At times like this, we want for to see a strong political party where they come up with what they call private member bills, where for the fact then thing there. Private member bills, now bills them when are for law, where individual can go and can't talk parliament.
Also, let me look at the structure of the parliament. Whatever thing for come from whosoever, listen the other day way Honorable AKK they ask for letting debate this report. If the Speaker of Parliament no agree to then things there, nothing no they come up at day.
I agree, but make the attempt. That's the thing. The problem here is the attempt has never been made to come up with strong private member bills where they address all the lapses there. The very SLPP did the same when Alex Coman was in power. They lie completely dormant. No do nothing. And when they don't kind of power, the APC has been a more active opposition than the SLPP. That I can tell anybody for true. I can tell anybody for free. The APC in opposition has been more active than them, but they are not active enough. They are not come up with them private member bills where they address the issues there, where they force government for take actions, where they force for lock all of their loopholes there, knowing that when una go get for take power, una go be there in position strongly for fight corruption. We no say the Speaker of Parliament is the most powerful man in Parliament. I make some of you always go get for fight. We pray to God for money. We go fight for ensure say the parliamentary codes are changed in Sierra Leone. Because the Speaker of Parliament not supposed to get power for Parliament because they don't vote for him.
No.
It's the parliamentarians. That's what we do. Now, today I posted somebody post something about the clerk of Parliament sacking people without the speaker.
The speaker in consent, and the speaker they don't talk say they know they sack nobody.
Yes, without the speaker in
consent. So
we
just don't see another new fight in Parliament. Although older, they will come to another.
Yes, I can. But you know why? He only points to this. He only points to the level of corruption because we don't get a complete separation of power in Sierra Leone. The president gets honored at the parliament. Enough for so. Now the president they choose the clerk of parliament. If the president they choose the clerk of parliament, they choose somebody where go always defend them, go always ensure say parliament run in your way. You get what they say. And so the clerk of parliament is a very powerful man. All of these things we must end.
Okay, so Arthur, still inside this audit report, our need for take you inside a very, very, very serious issue. This I think people need to understand better one. Before we go into the report, I'll ask you this question. The time when they build the new terminal, where this government refer to as the new airport, the Suma group, the airport. They been tell we say now build, operate and transfer. And the chairperson for the Suma group be tell we of the presidential task force be tell we say and not get for cost with anything. But again, the cost of the airport. You able to remember what I mean the cost of the airport?
The cost of the airport was something around.
Yeah, when they listen right now, when you watch, tell me, put the cost of the airport quickly. I see something while I discuss. Tell me what's the cost of the airport.
It's very important because the cost of that airport was more than the cost of the airport where the Mamama airport with them for bill. You understand? It was more than the Mamama airport with them for bill. We make we afford me the kick and say it is wrong. They're not for bring up that cost. And that cost they now don't make Suma don't take airport as in property. And that is not a new airport.
All
actually.
right,
That is
$300 million for the new airport. What will they build soon?
$300 million.
$300 million. And if from what we understand, the other day, as Sidon ya out of critical thinking, with one journalist tell me say this airport Watakime the one build na Banana Island now from State House. Now they give to Gen 2. Then I say, wow, this airport where they waiting so we get for each one day, we did not say this airport now the government system now get the airport and the people inside this government get the airport. When I don't look something, yeah, if not okay, 270 million, 300 million around that.
400 million.
But basically they are 270 to 300 million. But let's tell you now what the audit report say quickly. Maybe this not surprise you at all. Listen what the audit report say, me brothers and sisters, them, me family, mama and uncle them. Listen, under what they call, watch under page 173 of this 2022 audit report. Who said they say cost of the build, operate, and transfer contract. I did read them inside English and I put them back at Creole if I will. Yeah, after you in a Creole, forgive me if I broke the Creole. This is now what the report say. It said the government of Salone go inside one agreement with the Suma group for build, operate, and transfer the Freetown International Airport for $270 million. Okay? This is not the agreement. However, as all this DB, they fail not say relevant documents then, yeah, where they use for bill, where for certify, where for show say yes, they really use this money, where now receipt, invoice, and the job completion certificates. They're not able for submit them at all. For letting confirm say yes, the amount of money where they invest, it reach up to that amount there. So this maybe after Google for put more waiting there. If you watch it, you read them in the English because I don't look understand what they happen here. We go to the next paragraph. So they say we recommend say the general manager. We recommend say the general manager for submit the relevant documents them for sure say yes. Suma Group. Yeah, it will comply with the build, operate, and transfer agreement where they sign between the two parties. Them. So they got the SLAA when the Salon Airport Authority come and respond. So listen what the auditor he come back and say the final comment. He said during the time when we go back for go verify the exercise and for look at the document, say document them for support this $270 million when they use for invest by the Suma group for build, operate, and transfer the Freetown International Airport. They're not still able for giving the document a day. And follow it verify. For sake of this, the issue remains still unresolved. So what I'm not able to understand, maybe you can make clear understand. Waiting SLA for say now the money we Suma put or we self get an inside it. We are not able to understand at all. Maybe you can help with the
All right, so the problem with SLAA gets now the fact that the entire project now the office of the president now they may run that particular project.
Yes, the infrastructure committee or waiting chairperson.
Yes, when na be a big problem, and that should say big time yuki the inside pan this one whole team. Big time yuki the inside pan this one whole business. Because how Suma go don't say we don't complete airport and all of that, and there is money still yet to be paid by debtors. Money they with debtors they still need for pay. I try to get this thing up na my own na my system. Make I able for what they call them properly. You see. The airport business, like you rightly say, gets boku kukujumuku. Panam. And they what's that the page again?
Page 173. Yes, go down to 174. So basically, even when Suma don't tell we say they spend $270 million to this term as a government, we not able for officially no say yes Suma spend this money or not because they never pull back the money. They're not able to show any document for show say yes they spend this money.
That is because this is simple. Every Sierra Leonean for don't know this now we system. Say for every I be explain this give somebody. I think I be explaining on the very first time whatever come na this program we are. When there is any contract, when they give big contract or small contract, when they give, what thing they always do, then they first of all increase the amount and they blot the amount. Because I didn't the thief, now so they thief, now so they do this, now so they do that. You understand me? Now they give them problem for reconcile the amount at the end of the day. Because the receipts them where they don't get for waiting they actually buy, not actually amount to waiting on a tell we say this thing so na so it be. On a say now na 270 million. On a produce the receipt, no.
No,
they cannot produce the receipt.
Why?
They point out to I not tell say now the most powerful office in the country. Now they the office of the president. Who therefore go meet the office of the president? They say for bit agidi for the pet something at the team. Still a pet and game. And that's the thing we facing by this whole situation. And that are the reason we make me no want me afraid for this particular government for going to this Lunge Bridge issue. Because everything from them is about the deals, it is about making personal profits. You understand me? Keeping things shady. And I always they talk and they remind and say, me I tell God thank you for the ruling when they give concerning and the Sokoma issue. When I investigate them it is well. But we self no say deal there like this, we therefore investigate them at a particular time by God in power.
And the reason this way make them afraid for Common power.
Of course.
They don't say when they come out, then which they come on and they run after them. So then they do all waiting in mean for letting sit on there.
But ensure say you didn't have power. Because all of, like the same thing that they ask you. How difficult is it for me to give me a project? Say, after I want to make you build this house for me, you give me the money. As an organization, a professional man, I they take receipt, take invoice, take everything. You understand me? I get an accountant. Tell me how difficult it is for make I able for hand over to you. I get a good filing system for make I hand over to you a report on expenditure for the work I do for you. How difficult will that be? First of all, the airport now Lunge no make sense. I always tell people in this, it actually no make sense because it not help for open the country. The airports na mama make lots of sense because it open the country. Not only open the entire country, it open Freetown. And they make Freetown or Waterloo be expanded to all of the areas and turn most of the areas into city. But you take and that airport na mama, it not to one terminal. Airports na one day. You understand me? It's supposed to be between 2 to 4 terminal airports. But how come you use more money to build just a single terminal, Nalunge? How come you use more money? Because these people, they always take political decisions. They don't get sense for take economical decisions. They don't even understand that economical decisions are powerful. You go take that money now, you build that airport in a Port Local, thinking that you go win Port Local, you lost Port Local like we for lost you. Because that's not the only reason. No, that's true. I discuss this thing with somebody today, any person they tell me, say, he said, man, them people are the thief past Satan. The thief past Satan. What is this thing? What is this thing? Look at the time now. Look, go. Wait, yeah. Let's just drop some few things and quickly, yeah.
Please go ahead.
Let's just see a few things and quickly. Revenue trace to the consolidated funds. Sierra Leone Commercial Bank made transfer totaling 3 billion regarding income tax revenue collected during that is 3,565,919 collected. This is revenue. This is not NRA. The tax. Listen, revenue collected. I don't mean put the page, but now within the
Okay,
the sum,
go ahead.
within the sum he did. The bank of Sierra, we however could not trace this transfer in the income tax account.
Okay, so in other words, then they get at the couple, they say that they pay them, but you know they did. So now you don't begin to see something. The Africanist press they tell you about how them people are just the draw money. These are just small we see in the audit report.
Yes, input GSTs were not supported by relevant documentation, such as the schedule of local purchase and input GST in the integrated tax administration system. This led to a revenue loss totaling 39 billion.
So 39 billion at 39 trillion.
39 trillion.
Now in the millions they put up to my brother. So now that make you when they sell na Abacha still to understand waiting as for the time for see. Basically, that money when they that machine when they go put, they say pauper they for put on a shopping. Say una for pay. When people they say when the government they can say no, they affect the people, not the people that now we they pay. Because the end user, I mean the person when they last buy for user, now in they pull out 15% leave per money. So that money they, what would they pay? What then they get? Say then they put on a salon commercial bank for let it go inside the country in your coffer, in your account. Then find out say, then the collector, but when not there for sure say, now this they put inside the account. So it not there na the account at all. It not show there at all. So we mean say the pressure all when the government the pressure we for that we pay 15% GST. Then they take out, then the user for pay nobody. And then salary, then they use that for make water well, then they use that for nothing. And they lost like where our salt lost from plazas.
And the pockets like a salt. Like a salt lost now.
It lost.
What?
Well, you understand how we see them say it lost, money lost in the government and usai go and somebody in pockets. You see that get accidents na road, the bag lost or something else happened, but it lost.
Yeah, I was here.
Yeah.
Ghost.
Yeah, like I with one more, yeah.
Right,
Third party confirmation not received for external debts. External debts and the money where they lend to other country them or other organization them outside the country where they lend to.
Like the World Bank, the IMF, the
exactly.
this and that.
Yes. So in this particular area, they pay something like they say audit procedures to ascertain the accuracy of external public debt relating to multilateral and bilateral creditors recorded in the GPFSA. I was restricted to creditor confirmation because of insufficient information for audit scrutiny. Of a total external debt where we get of 35 trillion 607 billion 13 million 870 trillions, yeah, they're only able for trace 33 trillion 298 billion 61 million 466 trillions, when at 96%. They're not able for trace 2 trillion 308 billion 952 million 404 euros.
So money then the way this government official and the thief will not even sabi how for call out. Now if you say trillion are the millions, and they put up as for trillion. Yeah, if one for call that trillion, then now after trillion, now what's other money? I don't sabi. After trillion, now what's money again?
The millions.
Yeah, trillion, you get million, billion, trillion, zillion.
Now zillion. That means they get zeal for thief the money. By the way, that guy that they get zeal, they don't come up from trillion now zillion.
Zeal.
No. We are Sierra Leoneans. It's very important that we understand all of these things when they happen, because you cannot say you come for can help we for bill we country for let we all bill we self.
Okay, wait for Atos. So this one is tell about quadrillion.
Yes, that's quadrillion.
Quadrillion. Okay, so
yes,
quadrillion means say
yes.
They don't gang against we for rip we off. Quadrillion.
That's it.
Well, they will not sabi the money they against for the people at the thief, but they don't go talk about them. Just if you come there ask them to tell you say na mere audit opinion.
Yes, and not only money. If you look at the Auditor General's report, not only money they lost.
A big contract now.
Yes, look at Salwako and Goma Valley Water Company. Salwako with Goma Valley, yeah, Ministry of Water Resources. I don't go believe say them property they wouldn't get. They not get documents for them, they not sabi again.
You mean like the chair them, the mutuka them, this and that?
Look, that they on one. This at the beginning talk about for land property them. Land property them. When the auditors ask them, say, where the land documents them? Because when auditors they go, this is why they tell us say, there people there so they try to destroy this woman. But one of the things we don't know that professional auditing is the auditor they do professional auditing not only responsible to you now your country, it's responsible to the bigger auditing organization, the international auditing organizations that are outside the country. You understand me? Because now that's the make it gets good work. Now that they make them point and to run. Because if they international auditing firms there and organizations they are blacklist you, you understand me? They get problem. So it get to be very difficult for the auditors them hide a lot of things concerning corruption in the system.
So in other words, Salon not get auditing standard, now international auditing standard that they follow. So even when this auditor where they so they try for cover the dirty game of this government, but yet still in the show out.
Of course, he had to do it. He had to do things seemingly right because he got for protect in your name, he got for protect in job, he got for put in international job standards is more bigger than waiting you go see in Sierra Leone, waiting you go get from Sierra Leone. So the whole thing here is this: government landed and the Ministry of Works what una get land, una not able for verify say this land una land, una not get documents for the land. You know what you do? Because many of the land and they either don't shape them to themselves or they don't sell them outside. These are the things they do with lands and properties. Then you go get governments go they get motoka, but government no even know how much motoka you get. Governments go they get computers. Government don't know how much computers they get.
Because most of them they don't advertise them to themselves.
Is that a system? These are not systems. Look at what's in the audit talk about the road maintenance. Look, road maintenance very very disgraceful. They give money for long make the road there half. So say they want to go make the first of all, they not meet the standards in no place according to the report. They don't meet the standards. How the agreement say them for make road them no sign. But at the end of the day, I will end with this always. I don't like telling by Bure. My question now, who that we for all responsible? Because at the end of the day, when we discuss all of these things, when we discuss this audit report, elect we discuss them and then we not come to responsibility. Somebody bearing responsibility, taking responsibility. Now for nothing we discuss them for. Elect with a point at government say government the thief or government they encourage thief. If the government still not try for ensure say people are held responsible for money that way they lost and property government property that way they lost, where they put the country backward. Now for nothing we they discuss them for. Our discussions should gear towards making sure that governments take actions, or the arms that are responsible to take action, they take action.
Okay.
But when there is no political will for action, how will there be action? There has to be a political will for action. Politicians has to be willing to make change. They must not be talking about change without taking action to make necessary and needed changes. From where we democracy starts now, we country, make a tell on this. Not a single law no day where they don't pass, where that law they them pass them for strengthening government arm. None. All the laws the way they don't pass. Now for strengthening the people they arm, sorry. All the laws the way they don't pass now for strengthening the arm of government and laws them we get for deal with who sign and they make big money. No law no day. At the bites and apparently pull the law the way they help you, the local man. You understand me? For take action or for ensure say you're right with regards checks and balances and government responsibility are protected. Most of the laws passed in parliament every year has to deal with just how forgets the government running. How long we go sit down and this government no go pass laws for ensure say you na go parliamentarians want for take loan. If you look at Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, you go see say the sample 25 bank loans given to parliamentarians. It go disgraceful. Go look the documents. Right. When it go tell you say money, they not look at, I think I get the page down. Page 156. He say, we sampled 25 parliamentary loans and noted the following. 1. Supporting documents for loans.
So one almost.
Page 156.
The good man, just they talk about that. The good man and the same.
Supporting documents for loans granted in respect of building materials, furniture, cars, and rent paid were not on file. No request for approval of loan on file. You know they request for credit reference check to the Bank of Sierra Leone. You know they invoices and receipts not seen on file for some, and for others invoices and receipts were seen but not signed, stamped and serially numbered. Gratuity computation not seen for some, and in instances where it was seen it did not cover the loan amount. Life card registration documents and insurance covers were not cited. Employers guarantee not seen. Recommendation for facilitation from Office of the Clerk of Parliament not seen. So you will see the corruption rife. Where you shall page 156 right at the top. Now first you see the corruption rife. If parliamentarians wait for be security for the laws and then they pass the laws, now then people and they elect and then they defend the people them. If una they do things them when they break the law, tell me what to now make state house do. Tell me what to now make the judiciary do. Tell me what to now make ministries and agencies and departments do. Tell me what to now make the forces do.
The last time when they been get same audit report issue, the ACC come out plainly. That time way first lady officer been get the same thing, not been get any cash book. Now they tell them come and say Parliament na systemic problem, so then go send them waiting for let them go address the issue rather than for saying a corruption. That's what ACC, because that time they be no say if they be press on Parliament for couple, then Parliament will press on the first lady, and the first lady a big boy picking up Francis. So of course they just decide for left the case like that.
First speaking.
Do me do, Sumando. Do me do.
It's pathetic. It's pathetic chronism, pathetic inside way. There are other few things then they are. Other few things then they just quickly. I'm going to talk about roads.
Mm-hmm.
I pick up just one thing. Construction of Lago Bridge.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Lago.
Yes, a contract for the construction of Lago Bridge deck was awarded to waiting Linasal Trading and Construction. Another thing I will talk about this thing here. Who said some of them names that they see? Yeah, their company names that they see. Who said they?
They inside the government.
Eh? Will they see some company name? You let you work on a free tongue. Or you work on a normal side. Or when you go until you die, you know the one they see them. They
you want to put an Google in this name.
Eh?
But
Linus Trading and Construction of 454 million.
I know only you can get at Pina, so they are big. Low rest small bit and take some few calls there, then we'll come back to that name.
It is well.
It is well indeed.
Right, family members, now you time for make yourself call and contribute to the program. As usual, fast. This now quick. Call out and take part in the program. This now we are where they bring you the good, the bad, and the what they happen in the country as soon as don't hear where the lecturer who now be request for the scatter, the audit report, mix up and box up now the country.
But before that, please, we get 1,046 with watch on YouTube with 421 likes. Please. And increase the like if you really appreciate the effort where we put into all of this. On Facebook, 260 where the watch we right now with 187 likes. Please don't forget for like and share the program so more people will benefit from this. Here we go.
We go on the phone line. Hello, caller. You name and where you calling from?
Hello, yes, we are. I call from Dubai.
You're welcome on the show. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for being that gentleman there for this program, because the way we analyze the thing, he asked $1 million question. That $1 million question is not a for like no don't. Yeah, so that we will account it. I will tell you, my man, for free at the end of the day. in the left, nothing can no more they can show people left. The one system, nobody will see, nobody they don't go ever hold. The kind thing there. Now, if they come on a power just now, the other government will come for can investigate them for instance. Now they go and cancel for put on fight. The again people are not to teach so. I don't need for can Dubai. Now they are people call say a night shift traditional security at the power. If now they only that invest now country buy boss then of course gonna know if so you need to pay the driver with cash. Now card makeshift system. But Sierra Leone, I don't understand. We need an all weekend, the shopper really use them, we cannot people consider the final and anyway, so thank you very much. May God bless you now.
Thank you, brother man. God bless you too. Come and take part now the show. This now we are where they bring you the good, bad, and the ugly. Please, family members, they wanna continue to share the program and hit the like button for we invite more new family members them inside the family house. While we just there, they look into the UK audit reports. Cover. Hello, caller. Your name and where are you calling from?
Italy, I call from London.
Go ahead. You're welcome on the show.
One thing I want to say is that now this thing will happen November 26. Don't become comedian business. Any small thing. Hello.
You dey live?
Yeah. Any small thing then they put and say. Then they call the name per se. They Paraku November 26. So this don't say we say waiting SLPP they type of do and like comedian business. Anything we do now, let's say they will call in them. Even a girl and self, you know, keep the girl. If you keep the girl back, they say they call it say we part November 26. Cool. So and this is not fine for we country at all. So thank you very much.
God bless you. Hello, caller. Your name and which side they call you from? Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, hello. Cabo.
You dey live. You welcome on the show.
Wait, but we had a good question for now.
Go ahead.
Na go na school na later demo we get now we had about it. Because
well, thank God you are part of the family. Who else have a question?
Oh, because I know you don't demo for fan toxic spray for some of them. Or spray them off. Not tire safe.
Not tire. Obia.
Thank you, my brother, for the program.
Hello, caller. Your name and which side you dey call me from? Hello.
Hello.
You dey live?
Yes,
welcome on the
everybody.
show.
Hello.
You dey live? You welcome on the show.
Adi Holland, Netherlands.
Go ahead.
Yeah, me the advice someone in there for he to this man, like be careful. If you don't kill your own people during the time they will be sit down, let be careful. Let no say this not a family property. They get for left yonder. Remember bury them? We been carrying inside kill them. Kill me your brother. So we not forget it to let no dandy, let member. So that's no more. Yeah?
Thank you. God bless
let
you.
madam dandy.
Thank you. All right. Hello, caller. Your name and which side you call me from? Hello.
Hello.
You dey live on we are. Your name and which side you call me from, please?
I call from the United Kingdom.
You're welcome on the show. Go ahead.
Hello. You live on.
Hello, caller. Your name and who side you call me from?
Hey, Bible, how you doing? It's like EU.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
So, my question is, since well, the president said they say Lara they not be get right for do the audits where they do for the presidency office, but even this one now, where even at the own post where they put, even though the report is watered down, but it still don't show say corruption then at the office of the president. My question is, the president don't say anything about this. They try for rectify, they try for investigate. I don't know if he say anything about this. And also, as he said, you just the escape all man. We would look for yesterday for see if you can dance for you, but to say they hide.
I don't need come for. You don't talk.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Come and take part in the program as we get okay. Hello, caller. Your name and who side you call me from? Hello.
Hello.
You did live on we are.
Yes. Yes. Somebody here and Bible. Now, good evening. Now, thank you for the good work.
How are you?
I'm a concerned citizen, and I call from the US. I get a small doubt. Yeah. When this man announced Mother say in at the winner, we see people they not congratulate her, including ECOWAS, right? Countries they not congratulate her, including ECOWAS. So why now, if I make mistake, you will not correct me. Why now ECOWAS delegation they come at all, then they address Mother Bill as His Excellency the President. Then people here then they complicate something. You know, congratulate somebody. You know, say not to a winner. You know, say not grab the presidency. Then when they come again, when they address him as His Excellency, then people they are so waiting and they do not a good thing. Then no say the man not a president. And Mother Bio, you not a president. Now grab. Why they catch people and say they want form coup against you as you not the president? You not on form coup. You web say you get PhD. Coup d'etat or whatever I call it. So why they catch people there? You now you for do people then they not for do you. You they do the bad now God now one get no more go save we in other country today. They come all man they talk no more. Let we pray. People them now let we come together. Let we pray against the bad people in other country today. If now the fasting, let we all they go back into the fasting and the Israel up and they pray for the people there. And now this now the only thing where me as he say go help win other country today. But not for come now, don't come protest, he kill people them back. He don't use some. He not get for stop. So people them mean that this number not get for say. Yeah, ECOWAS then they confuse everything. Everybody don't know say that they play diplomacy, then they play hypocrisy for everything.
Thank you.
And let God make them expose one day.
Amen.
It's not get for say.
Bye bye. Hello, caller. Your name and who side you call me from? Hello.
Yeah, Bible.
Thank God. Welcome on the show.
Thank you, out of peers for being an open. I want to say thank you. I think see one of the people and me, I don't conclude for say for me, in as much as we, I be honest by Kuma appoint party badge people and for be ACC boss, or this is not the worst ACC boss. So in a Sergio Ramos and Pepe in doctor for defend corruption. I think see somebody like Ben Kevala a long time ago, man, we would imagine see they want play part in this country for be a leader. Now in the defend corruption, so to the worst and people like Adi Macaulay and JFK better person. Because an school jail about George Williams. We see how fear they don't say a hypocrite, but it was fear. Instead of getting rights for defend about when I'm mayor, we at least they allow the law taking because it so sounds stupid. But if I see a whole minister, this now they also start telling us so. They tell us if you get away for left that country, they left here. What else? Minister, you not get my talk, but you know say the situation bad. Because if you talk now, like quitting and they do the other company. If they tell you plain, say, hey, if you get away, forget you people of this country for now, get off. So what else? What did that imply? What did that show you?
It is bad all over. We people in talk, people that will not say it not happen and it's command them, but this is like stabbing the masses. It was within a worse situation where people then just get for talk. And when you don't accept that, you can't get away for land. They feel saying about they do, or they feel say the social media. It just kind of unfortunate. Social media don't go. And the other next person them get for worse because people say for the class 3, 4, 5 go to able to use phone. Where something not good for a must text. So people like is stupid when they point and pound and say una na opposition. Of course, you know na opposition, but na a good manner. At least una they point out in then freedom not free. Where people in the watch our freedom. If we not talk, where will country go be? I think say some of una better pass AYV themselves. We then na chat SLBC one as so many.
Thank you very much.
Then na SLBC one.
God bless you.
You know, so why people feel say people enough for talking?
Thank you.
The thing bad off, not to like say things they not be bad.
Thank
but
you.
I mean the thing worse, the whole thing.
Thank
They can make joke.
This talk I know we
Thank you. God bless you. Man, that's one. Hello, caller. You know where to say they call me from.
Hello?
You're welcome on the show.
Yeah, good evening.
God bless you.
Hey, brother, if we recall Africanist press, if they talk one word, they say where somebody did not power, we don't thief so much. Is it that election is a thief? Now exactly now happen as now happen by this election we pass. Because the all them shady deals there where they mind they don't make. When they don't thief all them here, they get for thief power for protect what they get. And don't pay attention power precisely that you talk where you say they know they hand over give power to APC. Because all these bad things the way they don't do. Yeah, precisely talk and say we not get for rule the country next lies on Mother Bio in hand. Because them man they are, you know, see all what they do so they know see being they get for run after them. But me what I tell Sierra Leoneans them, let people that left Mother Bio, let try all authorities then at the APC. Where they see them corrupt, starting from Anes, go to Samura, law left and get it because then when any other thing about where they come out, APC get work for do. And that assignment they then get for complete them. So Lord pay attention, Lord left them man there, let them do what they want. Yeah, then get for answer to Boku question, inshallah. Then anyhow it one day then they go happen.
Alright.
So na my contribution and yeah.
Thank you. Hello, caller. Your name and where you call me from?
I better when you answer me. Thank you. But I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to let the way woman can go about and disrespect their husband them. So let's go to my point now. First lady been tell we say people with PhD, they're stupid. First lady in husband gets PhD in coup. So therefore, first lady in husband waiting.
Stupid.
Not to be so. So that stupid man they will be at.
No.
Thank you, bye.
No. Hey, boy, anyway, by the way, everything good.
Hello, caller. Your name and where you call me from?
Yeah, Bible is Pierre.
God bless you.
How do they do? Yeah, brother. This hotel una thank you first of all. At least because of this social media thing, we dey know so many things the way they go. Nobody need essential una do the right thing and everything. And then Pierre, man, I extended verse of the national anthem. So that cost we cost not to cost. I extended verse of the national anthem, Nasalu national anthem, okay? I will take it easy. No one will defend you any sir will go, bra. Alright? Thank you, sir. God bless you. No.
God bless you too. We'll take 5 more calls for round up the call.
Hello?
Yeah, caller. You can understand the call me from, please.
I'm a concerned citizen and the call from where?
Go ahead.
Well, this is pathetic because this now Who that they ask who that now? All man native man. This is sorrowful. This country don't scatter. This country don't done. We don't know whose time they go able to make this country back, or whose leader who will get who can make this country. This kind of damage where they been at this country, so same way and Bible. Waiting out of the talk show right now. Una all waiting on the talk show right now. Una the waste una time. Because now so I go see. What thing we go do? What thing we go do? How for solve this kind of problem? It's not thief no more now. Whether they ask, whether they thief, whether they ask, whether they thief now. Nobody know they know again. Eh? This is sorrowful. I wanna thank you for work. On that time when they take spending and let God bless you and let God turn them back to our families. Them, yeah. I thank.
Hello, caller. Your name and where you calling from?
I call from America.
Go ahead.
Yeah. We agree say APC they be corrupt, but at the end of the day we see APC hold some of the ministers them responsible, especially and we see say and it's sack some he send them go anti-corruption in term done then in anti-corruption. But for the past 5 years, where this government don't come, this new government who comes up from 2018, who that in that government day where they don't ever send go anti-corruption. All time the anti-corruption man can tell you say, hey, people they don't pay, but do not one day can't tell we who that in them people that who don't pay. Wait to make this payment for be secret. Where you can't charge and say, hey, this person corrupt, but time which for pay, it be secret. We need know who that don't pay, who that not pay. So if this government is really serious for corruption, then now they for prove them. For the past 5 years, they don't go after APC. Now another 5 years, they want continue for full with people and for go after APC back. Now nothing at Anescoma in case back. They don't count say Anescoma, anti-corruption, Anescoma, anti-corruption Samura, anti-corruption this. They want full way back. Now right now, what's in the happen with this particular audit report? That one last year and this one. Nothing. Don't know nobody responsible. We don't know everything. The anti-corruption boss he talk say some man go spend the holiday in a prison, but Uda not to the first stage to don't hear that talk there. Uda ever spend in holiday in a prison.
Thank you.
You know, them people there made them stop for full week and made them fet the corruption. We being what they come for can fet.
Thank you and God bless you. We'll take 3 more calls. 3 more calls. We'll take 3 more calls for round up the show. 3 more calls. Hello, caller. Your name and the side you call me from, please.
Yeah, I mean a concerned citizen.
Go ahead.
From the United States. Yeah, there's some few areas them around there sit on. One, the ECOWAC or ECOMOC or whatever, like they say, then they play double role. They're not going to succeed. Now, I may call Kuna Africa right now. Then they try for say for counter coup. They're not able because now the puppet master them been sponsor them. So now I may cool. They're not get way for go after them. Cool they are where they known from because these people always say them cool exactly now for take back Africa and take back with mineral resources. So let me say then they talk about bridge. I know one day somebody they talk about train. Where for where they sell we coal. Now I make we get ghost town there now with provinces there. What thing do because people them there if they plant or do any kind of agriculture, it take 3-4 days for let them reach return for cancel. The goods go well. So people they run away from the village. I made the tongue full so. If we talk about train away 2 or 3 years, we go able to get and done. We go bring investment and more of agriculture. We go bring development in the country. But nobody know they talk about that and they talk about bridge for go cross water. I mean, I understand. Now, all is short business for make something better, not for development of the country.
All right.
I know no politician they talk about anything and they train. No country, you know, then this world we don't ever develop, we don't get trained.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
We'll take 2 more calls. Hello, caller. Your name and Usa is calling. Please reduce the volume of your set, caller, please. Hello. Hello, caller. Your name and Usa you calling from, please.
Hello.
You did live on Weird.
Hi, Weird here. Me a consultancy I call from Weird.
Go ahead.
And I've been listening to about the audit report which they go on and the analysis that they do. And I discovered for Sierra Leone is like a big joke. What it matter beauty they do? If in any country they put a jail. If you look the audit report, we analyze them, and the things that what they do, they say documentation. How you could dispose a fund without the documentation? It's not possible. If in the United States, you dispose a fund, it must have proper documentation. It must go through a process, and those processes has to be fulfilled before they disburse the fund. You're not going to say, oh, they give you $3 million. We don't spend it. They ask for document. Oh, I forget the document. You're not going to tell an auditor that way. If you talk to an auditor, that means something fishy. And for that, you forget specific filing system, wherein you disperse the fund, you get proper documentation, how you file the documentation, so that tomorrow, when they ask you or produce documentation, it is readily available for investigation. But you're not going to say, oh, the vote controllers there, they get the document, they forget somewhere. You need to do that. Immediately you start saying that, now that flags at the system. There is a lot of process controls within the government. Even if we don't start from the top, whether the president, if the office of the president corrupt, everything they be corrupt. Because they say whatever policies he put in place, the tone start at the top. The tone is the president. So if there is deficiencies in the controls within the office of the president, there will be deficiencies in all aspects of the government. Now they happen so. Madabio, now for set the tone. And Madabio, they go for all our responsible weak more power. And therefore do for forensic audit. Ben Calfella, what did he say? Now nonsense he can say. All in procedures there, in fraud investigations, they're all nonsense.
All right.
One of the things, yeah. So one of the things that we've been, therefore, who Ben Calfella for, you remember when we go take that headmaster, that principal, they go put and cuff them. They put in a. Wow. That was the positive for the principal and for those sue Sierra Leone government. That was so stupid. I was aggrieved at my spirit.
Thank you, my brother.
They take advantage. They take advantage of poor people there.
Exactly. Thank you. God bless you. All right. So we'll take the last call for tonight. Hello, caller. You name and where you call it from?
Bible, good evening. Yeah.
How are you, my brother?
I call from. I call from Freetown.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. I can't work. I feel say with the man that we don't feel the woman in that country there. So the woman there has opened a story and says now woman they make sure to the downfall in Guinea. So the woman then for take this protest. Let's see if he as people mother they will kill them woman there. And if we come out we then draw them and TDs they let them go pull mother bill because I think that the whole way there, because today I see one video. We then send over 150 tanks them for going to Guinea with petrol. But right now the petrol, if you're ready for buy and pass, you bribe. Now then gas station them with 130 liters, Because I just test the system. I can't work make like saying our own base their base. So I go queue now shell company load for McKinney. I dey make sure I don't pray 6 o'clock. I left. I walked in up there and they begin say the bride and I then force for load, maybe 3 or 4 will count them load, even the number 1. I say like this, all this corruption go within them place here, If you want load this, I say it doesn't matter. I say even America drive taxi, even the president where you go, if you decide for work like the train station at queue, if you go na bus station at queue, you go na airport na queue. I say so. I don't know. On only pay the same union fees and You know, everything to corruption all around, you know. The teacher, all the teachers union, all the students union, all the organization and the labor union, the Congress, you know.
All right.
Like, as Arthur they say, what's feasibility there for Lunge Bridge, 1 billion? Why they not go buy even a 3-4 use ferry then every hour, every 30 minutes ferry then for the left?
Thank you, my brother.
One the left government to have, because everyone is small. In the 80s or 90s, there have been 2 ferry then 3 ferry. How much they left for the day now government to have?
Thank you.
The other one and the left now ferry junction. Are you welcome?
Thank you. We'll take one bonus call and close the phone line. Hello, caller. You name and side you call me from. Hello. Hello.
Hello, me na concerned citizen.
You're welcome on the show. Go ahead and give contribution.
Yes, me message for the permanent secretary and the deputy secretary then. Most of the time that they can fetch for their contract and come the ministry, and with the contract they don't come, and they take 20-30%, and then 10 people away they give for carry on with the contract. And then people have to go create fake companies then, carry the documentation, and then give them the money. So the corrupt people then are then ministry, then are then permanent secretary, then deputy secretary, then do a collaboration with the minister. Then people then as long as then they apply then thing there, all this report will continue for the exposed boku bad thing then. Because then they show people then how for teach the system. Because if they don't give you a contract of 1 million, and they go take 20% or 30%, they're not going to monitor what they do again. Whether you complete the project or you don't do nothing, they don't take the NSC on our office, they don't share. And then people and then they disturb the country. You know, then thief pass all man, they just sit on our office, you can't pay back quick, they don't disburse money, they don't take the and give the rest. They left to you now. Whether you execute the project or not, they don't take them and don't sit down. So they're happy. Most of the project then, there's a bit like 5 project as the money cancel. They don't pay to go create company, then they get money. If they don't take 20%, 30%, what's in left? That man say we just go do 20%, they take the 50%. What have to answer? The board controllers, they wait for monitor, wait for check on how the contract they go, they don't take them, they don't sit down. So that is the above we. They don't care whether this project I get for benefit millions of people then, or whether I get for benefit generations. They don't care. All what they care about now for let the project come, then money come for that particular project, then take them 20-30%.
Thank you, my brother. God
this
bless
you.
you. God bless you. All right, family members, and so we end the phone calls then for tonight. And then we bring you out of work for a response to some of the calls them and give a final word for tonight.
Yes, after we don't everything people don't see. Welcome back.
Yes, just a quick one. I just need to say, more and more people when they get the awareness as to what they happen. More and more people when they get the understanding as to how to deal with the situation. The only thing we want for they see the suggestions there and people in mind be made public. People are not for the afraid for talk, especially within the diaspora. Now, people are within the diaspora for able to open their mind, you know, able for speak out so that people know what actually they go on. And that is something I actually want for talk about the office of the president. When I don't mention them before, but I just want to reiterate one of the political willingness to make change. Political willingness for make change. Now we want to see political willingness across the board for ensure say change be made. and we actually want to see government putting in place systems where go try to stop the excesses and the leakages now we country. I remember President Bio in first speech, they may always talk say, oh, in the can stop the leakages, but you can't stop all way boss pot we get one pinot. Now the pots they don't bust like baskets. We know the old water at all. So you see, So we really want to see changes being made. We want to see the president and the team they take proactive stance for ensure say them bad tifia or them bad misappropriation of funds there all thing come to an end. Where it really get for take serious zeal. It really get for take serious zeal. I also want for correct the lady way talk about ECOWAS. We say ECOWAS not being congratulating President Bio. They mean congratulate them. They mean delay in congratulating them, but ECOWAS be end up send them a congratulatory statement when I be the ECOWAS Secretary General na him be sign that particular statement there. We don't know what's the deal with them and ECOWAS as at now, but me they hope say ECOWAS will try for listen to the people of Sierra Leone. The sad thing now that in the last ECOWAS parliament is instead of ECOWAS send out a fact-finding mission, they rather come and then go to the president and then they suddenly take sides. When I had the bad thing where ECOWAS do, ECOWAS they suddenly just take some kind side, take one side without sending a fact-finding mission to talk to everybody. You know, that for me, I think to say wrong from a regional body perspective, a regional body for the people them, and not so just for a particular kind of or for a particular government. I think to say they're all for the people them. We they see say the corruption they grow na the country and areas and the way the president for put interest power they not they put interest power at all. One of the things that I want for just address quickly now the fact that the president always they make statements say how the situation as Sierra Leone they go bad because of the global economic situation. I strongly want to disagree with the president. Now this is why I want to make just listen me quickly as I round up.
Please go
I
ahead.
strongly want to disagree with the president on this particular stand. You know why? Because every economic system gets its own foundation within in geographical zone. What do I mean by that? Every country forgets in economic foundation within in country, within in system. Also in country that now using what in your country they produce for make your economic strong. So even if something happen that the global economy, and I'm not gonna say it no go affect you, it go impact you, but it no go affect you to the way how we see things, they go backwards on Sierra Leone. And for make the president to continue to make this kind of excuse, for me, I think to say the president not get the right economic knowledge for push the economy of Sierra Leone go before. Not only in building the economy, with the decisions that they even take, the economic decisions that they take, they prove say the president or the people and the people, and not even an or, the president and the people that were they around them, where they try for say that they build Sierra Leone economy, not get the right knowledge as to how to build a national economy, how to build a country, let the country become strong and resist the impact of the impact of our universal economic systems will get on the country, you know. So at the big, let the president try to get people them around them we get the right knowledge. You cannot be blaming waiting they go on Ukraine for waiting they been aside, and it's a shame. Long take for example waiting already happen in Niger. We see Niger, the military government camp, they take strong stance. Today, IMF, the World Bank, they look at Niger that in the next 1 year, Niger will be the fourth fastest growing economy in the world. You know why? Because the thing when Niger then gets when a uranium, they don't bring the price come up to equal the price with Canada and other countries and they sell the uranium. What about we? The gold and diamond we get, the bauxite we get, the rutile, the chromite, the thing that when they come on as Sierra Leone, waiting at the price, waiting we as a people they get from that. We don't know. We don't know what they get from them. And how their money they also they work out, we don't know. We want to know what will they get from them and how they think they go impact with economic life. Almost with the export na Sierra Leone, what will they export? Apart from timber, what are the other agricultural produces that will they export? Almost exporters, individual exporters that we get na Sierra Leone, we don't get. Una see no they allow slums for grow. Slum they just go. The country, the cities they just expand anyhow. When una for use housing as a means for bring economic stability. Now we country building houses, invest in housing. Una no they do them. Right now una don't put interest in cement and iron rod. How una make people that way out of Sierra Leone invest in that country? Because one of the ways how many people that way in the diaspora they invest in Sierra Leone now in building. More than 50% of building where they go on at Sierra Leone. Now people in the diaspora and they get them. There is no open doors. No way no day. Communication. No way no day for the locals they invest. No way no there for the locals they invest in anything that country dey. Una they lock all the investment to una and the few foreigners them way una think to say get money for una is for put up anything and day. No way no there for the locals they invest na Sierra Leone. All waiting they happen na sham around investment, around so many things. And there are a lot of things where the government for sit down and rethink. Una just begin the first year of another 5-year term. Do you na beg una the big una? Let the rest of the balance 4 year not be 4 years of crying. Let not be 4 years of starvation. Let not be 4 years of sorrow. Una take right economic decisions. We go make we see the country go before. Una come up bien Ukraine war. Salon to Russia. Not to salon the first one at Ukraine. Now bad business now one day. Not to salon the first one at Ukraine. You want when I give you no able for first thing. Now Ukraine will go to say all in Ukraine. It's not correct. It's not correct. So with this, I want to end Nayaso.
Alright, say if Papa the thief, Mama the thief, waiting for tell the beginning.
That tiffy.
Them go don't specialize because the blood they all over them. Alright, family members, them that's na Ato Pratt way una be don request for a couple of days ago. Say una really want for make it come and Rob Mott, Spanish, Yuki, and Baru mix up and box up way caretaker bio. They do it in government, when the pauper government, as I can tell you, for column the SLPP government, rather than the pauper government, because caretaker bio self na that it tell we say young government a pauper government. Bunch of thieves, bunch of criminals, bunch of you name them. I know I'm for waste me time on that one day. So far so good. Now so the lecture I don't come and deliver at the class, and I believe say so many students them don't really get the lectures we they need. But in our tap day, it come here back at any time we una need them, and anytime we in feel say something the way you want for come up with these particular lecturers, and the other one them this house is open for everybody. Now so we dey take with them for left una until we meet again tomorrow inside a mixed flavor program called Rest. Me by Breaker Blind from the north with the sharpest cutlass. Say tata, I love you.
Arthur, thank you very much for your time we don't put inside the program. Like always, we research time, and even when you get busy, schedule it for make them possible. Thanks to all the one them way that help way for pick out the different points there where we able for put together and make this wonderful program. Thanks to you we don't watch the program, you we don't like, you we don't share, you we don't comment, you we don't subscribe. Thank you very much. Thanks to everybody we actually they give me the blessing following each side we for reach. Okay, in 2 days from now, we anniversary. 2 days from now. We had anniversary, but we told business look like it's not a flow.
It look like the business last year, so it look bomb plan this.
But say Ukraine and Russia all the contributions.
Well, we don't know. But last year, man.
We get some things
celebration
where we want for do we ask for one for give out, you know, anniversary this, and God don't bless me channel for everything. But each 100,000 don't pass. So please ask Kuna for letting us support you to whatever little you get. Contact sister admin or the number I already pinned and down. You know that is Zelle, Cash App, or I call them Apple Pay. Yeah, if you want to get it now we PayPal. But we as well though I think we get 2 person we only don't give. The one person give you $300, the other person give you $100. So this now what we don't get so far for this year contribution. So please we still beg or encourage now for them to continue for actually support we, because we want to make sure that we support other people then. And the channel in birthday the 30th, okay? So please support we. We actually reach again. We want for reach in terms of supporting other people then. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My name is Semepe, the freedom fighter.
In Japan, where they send a salon delegation this, they not agree for me we enter the hotel because they say we get debt day. And then I mean the first time we had a good day. Now that I inherit. Where everybody don't go inside, me not be still able because I be needful. Ask me with all my delegation, pay for the hotel bill where they be done left day, I don't even know which year. Before me they allow for before then they allow me for enter day. Then kind national disgrace then it don't make salon man don't lost in self-esteem. Today, Sierra Leone is viewed differently around the world.
Can you imagine a president enlightened, he saying go Japan, where he reach at the hotel, then they say, oh, buddy, you government not pay we to. You know, come on. This is a joke. This is a joke. You and I, if you ready for Car London today, now when you Car London, now you can't find your hotel. That's it to go sleep. This guy for not booking hotel, but don't tell us, say, no, we don't accept you now because you still owe it. But you can lie, then can't lie there. Say that when you reach that hotel, then they tell you, say, no, you last government, they owe you. No, seriously, Juma, you know, I make with the question you ask me, say, if we want to give Madam Bioback another chance, if salon people then do then they sign a death warrant.
That's like cash box. One social media commentator will put more inside this particular talk on the Japan trip of the caretaker. The African Express not waste any time. They go back to the archive and then what they do? They pull all the list of the visitors them we don't go to Japan and the one them we don't come inside Sierra Leone from Japan. The African Express not up there. Then go before and talk say this trip where caretaker be on the top.